Hello, everybody, and welcome to the bunker. My name is Tomahawk Cole, and that back there is
Hello, humans. I am the improvement stimulating artificially
Isaac. We talked about this. We have to make the intro shorter, okay? Shorter.
I need to introduce.
Today, we're here to show you how to start every game of Warzone with a few quick kills and set yourself up for the end game. Let's go. I've done this a lot, and I'm usually, in fact, I'm always the one who makes it to the copter first. Well, there was that one time somebody made it to the copter first. But I know all the tricks and all the steps you need to take to get to anywhere you want to go in any helicopter. You'll get there first if you do this. Please don't do it to me.
Team wipe.
Everybody get in.
Yes.
The first thing you need to know before you start trying to use a helicopter to up your game is where all the helicopters are. On this map, I've circled exactly where each of the helicopters are. They're usually on a roof or they're on a helipad on the ground. Got military base, dam, the right side of the airport, TV station, boneyard, hospital, in the park next to the stadium, bank, and the prison. And now that you know where the helicopters spawn, when you start a game, you see where the plane's going, see where the nearest helicopters are spawning, and look for them. Here I've highlighted a helicopter near the start of the path of the plane and close to the plane. Now I chose a mission that was perpendicular to the path of the plane, so it's far off to the side. It's going to take everybody who tries to parachute there a long time to get there, and there's probably going to be people who are parachuting there, which makes this helicopter strat perfect. So you want to jump off to that helicopter as fast as you can, get to that mission as fast as you can, and hit everybody on the way. So what is the perfect distance to jump to a helicopter? Well, the short answer is about 700 meters. Then you never need to pop your chute until the very last second, and you'll get in. But you're not always going to be able to find one that's at 700 meters, and you might need to go a little further. And because of that, I wanted to figure out exactly the best way to do it. So I made this spreadsheet. The spreadsheet just shows that basically no matter what distance you're going, if you pop your chute a bunch of times and go towards it as fast as you can, you're only going to be, at most a few seconds off from somebody else. But a few seconds is a lot when it comes to who's going to get into the helicopter first and chop up who. Either way, though, the helicopter works best when you jump at 700 meters, whether it's right under the plane or off to the side of the plane. 700 meters will get you there very quickly. You'll have to fly sideways the whole time, which will get you there faster. And you'll have to pop it at the very last second. If you need to go 1,000 meters or more, then you want to start popping your chute over and over at 80 for about 950 meters, and then 75 for 1,000, 70 for 1,050, and on and on and on. You just want to pop your chute sooner and more often, and it'll get you a little bit further. But usually, if you're trying to use the helicopter to kill people and to get where you need to go, then you really want to try to get one that's close, or just do it the next game. I got one. He splattered. Now that you know where to jump, the next most important thing is popping at the right time. If you're wondering how I'm popping so close to the ground, it's because I've turned off auto pop in the options. You can do that just like this. It's different for controller and keyboard players. So if you're a keyboard player, you go into the keyboard menu, go down to the bottom there, and turn off parachute auto pop. If you're a console player or a controller player on the PC, then you go into the controller menus and turn off auto pop. Now, in order to get the helicopter, if you're a controller player, you should also turn on contextual tap. You don't want to be trying to race someone for a helicopter and have to hold down your button to get into the vehicle. That's not going to work. So turn that off now too. Once that's done, I usually aim to land somewhere next to it. So I try to aim here-ish. That's what I'm thinking of. And then parachute in as close as I can. Usually I don't hit the ground. Got it. Now that you made it to the helicopter first, it's time for the fun to begin. Killing.
Kill.
My goodness.
There are 3 ways to kill people when you're in a helicopter. First way is with the blades. Second way is by squishing them. And the last way is probably the hardest way. And it's by using the helicopter as a missile.
Nice, you got it. Yes.
Using the blades to kill someone is the fastest way, and it will completely eliminate them, not just down them, almost instantly. The only trick is you've got to get enough momentum in that direction to get the blades to swing down in that direction. But once you get somebody with them, they're done. The other way to kill people with the blades is in the air. This actually happens quite often if you choose a spot that's way off to the side of the plane and where people are trying to make it there with their parachutes. If you get an early helicopter, you can get there really quickly, and then they're not often looking behind them. People are starting to catch on now. But usually you just stay low, come up underneath them, and chop them right up. And you don't even have to worry about eliminating because they'll fall to their death after you've downed them.
Kill.
Squishing someone with the helicopter is easier than using the blades, I'd say, especially if they're right next to you. You just go up and down like a big fist, smushing humans into the ground, you know, like it does.
Yes.
The last way, using it as a missile, is really satisfying and pretty funny. And you can get some pretty good kills this way. It's the hardest, so you're gonna have to practice using it, as the helicopter keeps a lot of its momentum, but it can get people near walls and inside buildings, and you just throw it right at them. So at the start, I said this wasn't just about getting a few kills. You also can use the helicopter to get set up for winning. And the way you do that is by getting to a place with lots of missions that isn't going to be extremely popular. It's okay if there are some people there. There's 160 people in this game sometimes. So if you need to get there, there's probably going to be people there. But you want to get there and do missions as quickly as possible. You can use the helicopter to do that.
Do what you guys want me to, because we can get our loadout right now.
Well, I still need to buy one.
The best mission to start with is a scavenger mission if you're using a helicopter. Someone on your team can pick up the mission and you can fly to every box and get it done in a minute. And then you can do another one and another one. But the reason it's the best for using the helicopter is because you get to pick up weapons and armor while you're in the helicopter most of the time. If you do something like a bounty, then you're gonna be out of luck because you're gonna have a pistol. You can also do recon missions extremely quickly. So maybe you do a scavenger and then a bunch of recons. Or you could start with a recon, you'll get a few things from that too. But if you do enough recons, I've had a game where I was working by myself. The team didn't want to work with me because it was randos. And I stacked recon missions and got us to the end, and we won. So that's one way to use the helicopter to do some missions. What's that? I think I hear a win.
I see you are getting better.
Huh. Well, look at that. Once you have some stuff, you can use the helicopter to kill a bounty target pretty easily. We've done it to people when me and my friends are killing people, and we've had it done to us the same way. One of the best things to do is to use the helicopter to get on a roof near your target very quickly, and then just get them down. If you can complete a whole bunch of missions very quickly, then you can buy your loadout really soon, or even save your money and wait for the loadout now because it's so expensive. But we've had games where we've had enough money doing this where every time we hit a buy station, we throw up a UAV. And then you're just moving in, knowing where almost everybody is, and you can get a win a lot more easily that way. So once you've done a few missions, if you're moving to a place that has people in it, you're most likely going to want to either use that helicopter as a missile like I talked about earlier, or just ditch it and let it explode so it's not giving away your position. It's really easy. for the helicopters to explode and kill your whole team. It's easy to crash into a tree. It's easy for it to be a liability after the start. So I recommend have your fun with the chopper, get your kills, get your missions done, and then get out of it. It's up to you after that. You should have a whole bunch of money, so you have all the good gear. Now you just need to shoot people, play with your squad, don't put yourself in a dumb situation, and win. Easy as that, right?
That is a win.
Thanks for visiting us here in the bunker, everybody. We're just getting started, so subscribe for some more content, or come watch me on Twitch, or both. Anyway, I'm out of here.
It is time to train. Tomahawk. This video took too long. Tomahawk, where are you going?
Two squads left.
Two squads, let's move.
3v2.
Tomahawk Cole.
Pushing.
I think he left the camera recording.